Hello friends, welcome to the split series video for hamstrings. This video focuses on your hamstring flexibility. Go ahead and set your intention. Thank yourself for coming to your mat today. Breathe deeply and let's get started. Some props that you might need for this session are yoga blocks and a strap. We're going to start with the sun salutation warm-up vinyasa. Starting in mountain pose, raise your arms up and swan dive forward. Inhale and come to a flat back. Exhale, release. Step your feet back into plank pose. Lower your knees, chest, and chin to the mat. Move your body forward into cobra pose, and then back into downward facing dog. Hold here for several breaths. Inhale and step forward into standing forward bend. Come to a flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, swan dive up, and bring your hands to center. We're going to repeat the vinyasa a few more times. Inhale and reach your arms up and swan dive forward. Touch your toes if you can. Inhale, come to a flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale and step your feet back into plank pose. Place your knees, chest, and chin on the mat. Bring your body forward into cobra and push back into downward facing dog. Take several breaths here. Step forward into standing forward fold. Take a breath. Lift up halfway. Exhale. Bend back down. Swan dive up and bring your hands together in prayer pose. We're going to repeat this vinyasa 2 more times, but a little faster. Bring your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step back into plank pose. Bring your knees, chest, and chin on the floor and push up into cobra pose. Push back into downward facing dog. Step forward into forward fold. Come up halfway, take a breath, and fold back down. Swan dive up and bring your hands into prayer pose. Last round of vinyasa. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. If it's available to you, you can come down in forelimb staff pose instead of knees, chest, and chin. Move forward through upward facing dog and push back into downward facing dog. Step forward. Breathe in. Exhale, come down. Swan dive up. And bring your hands to prayer pose. Face the long edge of your mat and prepare for triangle pose. Step your feet shoulder width apart and turn 1 foot towards the short end and 1 foot towards the long end. Bend to the side and try and touch the ground. If you can't touch the ground, touch your foot, your shin, or your ankle. Deep breaths. Bring your arm down to meet your other one and prepare for pyramid pose. Have both of your feet facing the short edge of your mat. Square your hips and lean forward and try to make your forehead touch your shin. If your forehead can't touch your shin, that's okay. Go to as far as your body allows. In time, you'll be able to bend all the way forward. Don't forget to breathe. Make any adjustments in the pose so that you're comfortable. Take a deep breath in, bend your leg, and come up. Prepare for triangle pose on the other side. Turn your other foot to the short edge of the mat and your other foot towards the long edge. Bend to the side. If you can't touch the floor, touch your shin, your ankle, or your foot. You'll find that one side of your body is more flexible than the other. You can even notice during certain days your body is more and less flexible as well. Exhale, bring your other hand to meet the mat and bring your back leg in. Make sure your hips are squared off and bend forward over your outstretched leg. Remember to breathe. Take a deep breath, bend your knee, and come out of the pose. Step to the front of your mat and prepare for standing forward bend. Raise your arms up and hinge forward from your hips. Touch the ground if that's available to you. If you need a modification, use blocks. Remember to breathe. You want your body to gently pull on your hamstrings. You don't want to pull until you feel pain. Take a deep breath in and come to mountain pose. Come to a seated position. Take one foot and place your sole of your foot on your inside of your thigh. Reach your arms up and stretch forward and try and touch your forehead to your shin. If your forehead doesn't touch your shin, that's okay. You can stretch out and touch your toes, touch your shin, or use a strap. Breathe deeply. Adjust if needed. Come up and switch legs. Stretch your arms up and fold forward over your outstretched leg. Remember, use a strap if you need one. Take deep, full breaths. Take a deep breath and release the pose. Straighten both legs out into staff pose. Raise both arms up. Exhale and stretch out over your legs. Touch your forehead to your shins. If your forehead can't reach your shins, use a strap. You can also use blocks for further support. Arrange them to best suit your needs. Breathe deeply and stretch. Take a deep breath and release the pose. Come onto your hands and knees to prepare for half split pose. Come up to your knees and bend one leg forward. Make sure your hips are square. Lean back and straighten your leg. Your weight will be distributed over your bent leg. Flex your foot and lean forward over your straight leg. If your forehead doesn't reach your shin, use blocks. Breathe deeply into your hamstrings. Exhale and rise up. Switch your legs. Straighten your leg out. Flex your foot. Make sure your hips are squared and lean over and try to touch your forehead to your shin. Remember, different parts of your body are flexible in different ways. Use props if you need them. Inhale and rise up. Have a seat in Thunderbolt pose. Come up to your knees to prepare for camel. Move your legs hip width apart. Place your hands on your lower back and stretch back. Reach out to your feet and touch your heels. Don't let your head fall all the way back. Make sure it is supported by your shoulders. Breathe deeply. To release the pose, bring your chin up to your chest, your hands to your lower back, and lift up. Come forward into child's pose. Lie on your back and bend your knees. Twist your knees to one side. Look to the opposite side and stretch your other arm out. Bring your knees to center and let them fall to the other side. Let your opposite arm stretch out and your head look in that same direction. Come to center and hug your knees. Prepare for happy baby pose. Bring your arms inside of your legs and grab your heels. Press your heels down with your hands. You can rock side to side. This pose releases your lower back. Bring your legs down for corpse pose. Lie here and relax, and let your body feel everything that you did today. Thank yourself for taking the time to come to your mat today and practice. Thank yourself for trying your best today. Thank yourself for giving effort. Breathe deeply and relax. You can stay in corpse pose for as long as you like. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.